Instagram, Facebook. I could be sitting at home. Martin Luther King. My name's Martin Morris. You don't know me. 56 years. Oh, 53 years. We'll be 56 soon. Maybe. Maybe not. 26 years in sales. Worked at Petavina Mold and Die selling springs door to door. Only like maybe 5 years ago. Lost two duplexes to foreclosure. Yucca Valley. Almost lost a house to foreclosure. Owed $94,117 in student loan. Now studied more with Grant Cardone, looked at some of the ClickFunnels things with some of his people, John Maxwell, Brandon Dawson. Back then it was Zig Ziglar, Kevin Gittemore, Sharon Lecter, Tom Hopkins. Oh God, there was another person I met at the San Bernardino Business Center. Now finally put it all together. Starting back in 2021, I was able to invest my first $1,000 in a Grant Cardone unaccredited fund because I paid off all my credit cards, because I also owed like $20,000 for Bank of America, some legal fees. So that's always paid off. Just went on and paid off a line of credit I got during all the COVID thing. Because the problem is the interest rate on the loan is 10%, but the problem is the savings rate is 0.16%. Let me put that into your perspective. Basically, for every $100 they gave me, I gave them 10 back. For every $100 I put in the bank, every $100 I get I put in the bank, I get 16 cents back. So you see why people are spending so much money, because there's really no incentive to save unless you can find different investments. But you've got to invest. At the very least, you got to store that money, man. Not when you have 29.99% credit card interest, 16.99%, 22.99% credit card interest. So you've got to do something. So I thought, hey, I'll work with Grant Cardone. So far, I've got my investments up to $3,000. See what type of passive income I can get, what type of tax incentives I can get, but also just learn how to manage a property, because I made a mistake. I thought I'm in California. I didn't really know they let people go 2 years without paying credit. What does COVID have to do with people paying rent, especially when they got checks and they took those checks and went out and bought all these fancy cars? Be driving by me, they that sorry ass black boy. They go home to their 5 or 6 roommates. My apartment complex, people got so many roommates, they just stay in their car in the garage. Got Mercedes and Audis, BMWs, hanging out inside the garage because you got so many damn roommates. Who remember back in the old days when these just like, look at all those black people, look at all those Mexicans in the house, rats. Now they all, everybody doing it now, huh? It's okay now? Is it okay? As long as you got a Mercedes or Audi, it's okay to live with 6 or 7 people now. How things have changed, man. But let me not digress. What I like working with Grant Cardone has done is help me get better in sales, help me get ready to close in sales, but help me deal with the mental and emotional part when it comes to making the sales. And I'm working with people and just understanding you need money. You've got to have money, man. Who's went shopping? Who's able to go? I was trying to dry clean. I was trying to iron my clothes. Dry cleaner. They got better creases than I could ever. It's costing me about $36 every week for my whole uniform, so $100-something a month. But it's better than me doing it. Spend $160, probably $180 for a housekeeper. Better than me doing it, man. I need to go out there and make the money, especially now with food. Try to go to the market, $160, $189. Woo! And don't think about saying, I'm going to be a rental property owner. Then I tell you, better sell it. You better sell drugs, gamble, play Russian roulette. Hope you put that money in the pot. Make sure that bullet's not coming up you, because that's better than being a rental property owner. Because those tenants, they'll kill you over and over again. 1,000 nicks. They don't want to pay nothing. They don't want to pay shit, man. That's why you got to make sure. I agree with Grant Cardone. You need to try to get your property in the best area possible where people are working. Not in Yucca Valley on Richard Drive, 5984, 5987, 5989. Richard Drive in Yucca Valley, California, thinking you can raise the rent $600 and the neighbors ain't gonna fucking move out. They taught my ass a lesson. Or how about the one across from it where people decide they want to break in? I was trying to renovate it. I'm telling you, man, it is just a tough world to try to make money. Look at the stock market last week, down $500. So the only way to make money, you almost are forced to put your money in the rich man's area. If you're going to do economic development, You better be in having somebody selling. You can't even make money selling weed. In old days, me and Escobar can make money selling weed. Can't even do that anymore, man. Jeez, they want to legalize drugs, legalize gambling. How am I gonna make money? Boy, what would Huggy Bear think? Oh man, that's why I had those programs I developed for you. $50. No shit, ain't no fucking more $50 programs. $75. $145, $345 programs help you pay off your car loan faster. I got a $385, $485, $685 program to help you pay down your student loan. I had a student loan over $94,117. How about you guys who want to just look, hey Martin, can you help me with selling? Okay, why don't you just buy my objection journal book? I'll sell you this. Get all the no's, get all the objections I've gone through. I'll sell this to you for $50. If you don't want this, I'll show you the Grant Cardone Closer Survival book, plus this for $85. If you want me to work with you, that's another $155. And then for $655, I'm saying, hey, I can work with you for 10. We'll go over 10 closes. We'll go over them. I'll work with them with you. And I'll get you the book. And I'll give you the objection. And if you want, I'll give you one of my t-shirts. Instead of you having to pay $29.99, I had to raise the price. Instead of you wanting to pay $29.99 for the cash flow as your discount, so you don't have to be all, you want cash flow? So you go shop at a real market. Grocery outlet. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. Look at Grocery Outlet trying to say, come get our free groceries. Don't forget to bring your own fucking bag. And you know what? Our prices are just as bad. It's just as much as the other place. But your dumb ass is going to bring your Mercedes and your Audis. Like Audis. You going to park your fancy cars in there. You got to bag your own groceries. Man, why don't you just go to the liquor store, man. At least the fucking guy across the counter, hopefully this black man may have a gun. At least he's gonna put the fucking food and put the stuff in the bag for you. These places charging you for your food. They ain't gonna put these swamp markets, I call them. They ain't gonna give you no. They ain't gonna put your shit in the bag. It costs you just as much. That's why you want money, so you can know you're not shopping at Aldi's. Or if you go to Trader Joe's, you ain't just buying 2 jars. You got 4 kids, buying 2 small jars. What? You need your Mercedes, your Audis, your Corvettes, whatever. I see Suburbans. But people ain't eating, man. What you guys eat? I go to Vons. It's just me and the old people. I said, me and the old white people. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. Me and the old white people with all the black bags, all the big bags. You young people, 2 or 3 bags. Shopping with your calculators. Guy has a good looking girl. I don't know if I can afford that, honey. You know what? Who gonna be eating that? I am. If you can't afford it, you may not eat. You may be eating cheap food, but who gonna dump you and come with me? I'm gonna get me something to eat. Know what I'm talking about, man? All right, you guys, man. Go join my channel. Go back and listen to this video. Look into some of the programs I have. Go Rams.